What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I want to talk to you guys about this brand new title that was introduced tonight on Bad Blood. So I want to make myself smaller so you guys can see a picture of it. Bam! There it is right there. The brand new title that Triple H introduced. Now, for people new to the channel, I am fairly positive about a lot of stuff, but this right here, bro, I cannot do that for this. So as I saw this sitting on the podium, and the podium was right in front of Triple H, and it was, they had the cover over it because they were going to unveil something new. I was like, oh, that's dope. I think we're finally going to get the women mid-card titles that I've been asking for the past 4 to 5 years, maybe 6. And I'm like, okay. But then I saw the Crown Jewel logo. And then the second thought was like, okay, maybe they'll have a tournament for the ladies. And the winner of that will get this mid-card championship. I was completely wrong about that. I was completely wrong. So apparently, if you have not read the blogs, if you have not watched Black Blood, if you had not talked to any of your friends, so the way that this title can be acquired is at Crown Jewel. And the only way that you can win it is in a champion versus champion match. So right now, currently, the champion is Cody and Gunther. They will face each other and the winner will get this title. The same thing for Nia Jax and Liv Morgan. They will have their own title, from what I understand. He only introduced one, so I don't know if it's just for the men and they'll have another one for the ladies. But at least we know for Cody versus Gunther, this will be the thing you will win in that championship match. Now, the reason why this whole segment was kind of deflating, for one, the championship itself. You can tell what the motivation is behind this. You already know the people overseas are like, hey, you guys are going to have a show at my place. So what we want is a title that is bigger than the title you guys have over there, and probably more merch for them to sell. And TKO and Triple H and Endeavor was like, oh, that's more money in our pockets. Bring that over. Bring that in. And now for me, I feel like, I thought at this point, when Vince McMahon was gone, they were all done with making these weird decisions that don't make any sense. But this right here feels like it shows us if the money is right, they gonna make those type of decisions, okay? And it's not just the belt. There's other things that happened in the segment that made it more deflating, but we'll get into that in a few seconds. So the title itself, it's an 8'9" tall title. Okay, why is it this big? It looks like a knight's armor dipped in gold and bedazzled with a whole bunch of diamonds. It looks like an NBA championship ring and they just blew it up. Like, what is going on here? And to someone else's point, to Dylan's point, okay, he said that this looks like the old AEW championship, and it does. And even the side plates look like something from BioShock. What exactly do we got going on here? What is the point of this title? Are we going to see this title all the time? Is the person going to carry it everywhere they go? Or is it just going to matter at that show? Like, why not get the mid-card titles for the ladies, at least one, in this whole situation, as opposed to getting this title here? To me, I don't like the way it looks. It looks nasty to me, bro. It looks nasty. It reminds me of The Great Gatsby for some reason. But besides that, what made this whole segment even worse is Gunther came out, right? And there's nothing wrong with Gunther coming out. That's my guy, Big Gunther. I'm not mad at him at all. He comes out, he talks to Triple H, and they have their whole situation here. And then he says something to Bill Goldberg, who's in attendance. Now, all of a sudden, Bill Goldberg comes out to the outside of the ring. All the security tries to stop him. They have their whole situation happen. And Bill Goldberg does something I was hoping he was not going to do. Let me blow myself up for this one, because we got to talk. I was hoping he wasn't going to do. He looks at the camera and says, he's next. Oh my God. Why? Why? Which means that we're going to get a Goldberg versus Gunther match. Dude, did WWE forget what happened in Goldberg versus Undertaker? Did they forget that? That he almost killed the Undertaker in the middle of the ring? So now you're going to have him in the ring with one of your current champions, where either he can probably kill Gunther by accident, or Gunther can accidentally chop this man and he'll pass out. Like, this is not a good idea. No one asked for this match. But again, it's the people overseas. That's their money. They're probably more invested into wrestlers in the past, like the old school wrestlers, right? The classic wrestlers, right? And Goldberg was one of the guys on the list, and they were like, we need wrestlers that people recognize, and that's what they did. I don't see the purpose or the reason for this title. I don't see the purpose or the reason even starting a potential match between these two. Will Goldberg cost Gunther on Monday Night Raw when he faced Sami Zayn for the title? That could be a possibility. Will they face each other at Survivor Series? Will this be a match I'm assuming will happen at Crown Jewel? Either way, I don't want to see it. I don't care about it. I don't care. Goldberg, I like Goldberg back in the day, in the 90s and in the 2000s. I'm sorry. But now I don't want to see Goldberg in a wrestling match. I just don't. I'm sorry. I know normally I'm a positive person when it's coming to this stuff, but some stuff does not make any sense. 2 + 2 = 5. It just doesn't make any sense. I can't be positive and say I like it, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm not saying that this title is terrible, but it just seems very over the top and unnecessary by design and by its existence. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salute, peace, have a good